Alright, welcome to my shop. This is my Legacy 1000. It's been modified a little bit from the original standing. But what we're going to be able to do today is we're going to play with what we call the wave attachment. Alright. What this does, basically, it's very simple, is that when the machine is turned on, this is going to rotate back and forth, which allows the spindle head to be able to rock back and forth. And it's really nothing more than what you like a choo-choo train. It just goes, it pumps it and pulls it back, which allows me to make different wave patterns that through this arm right here, if I increase or decrease, I can increase or decrease the amount of the wave that we have. According to the length and the width of the wave, I can come up with different patterns. Right now we're going to make a very simple zigzag pattern. I've got everything set up, so why don't we get started here. Okay, one thing I want to point out here is you can see that I have marked the gears. Okay, what we're going to be end up doing here is I've got a set point here so the machine cannot go any further than where we're at. You can see that right here. I got my stop. Okay, so the carriage cannot go any further back. So we're going to start at this position. I lock the screw down, which is makes the machine move back and forth. Now, as long as this gear is set up here and we're at the limit stop, I'm in the exact same location every single time. There's no way I can't help but have the machine where we need it to be. So we're going to I'm going to make two cuts, and then we're going to talk about different possibilities here. 1 second, please. All right. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's start the router bit. What I want to do here now is I'm going to have to rotate the gears to get them matched up again. There's my spot. My other blue dot's here. So we're not going to mind up there. One more rotation. I can lock this down. What I've got here is I got an indexing plate on this side of the machine. So if I pull the pin here, I can move to the next step. What the beautiful thing here with this indexing set is that I've got templates. Instead of counting all the holes in my indexing plate, and I've got different indexing plates like this one here. Instead of using that and counting holes, I can go with shapes. There's a 3 start, 2 start, 6, 5, and it goes on, 4. The idea is that you go with the shape instead of counting the holes. It makes it much easier. Now, we've got this lined up. I got this locked back down. We'll make the next cut. Now, I'm going to bring it down. Start the router up. Turn the wave on. stop in a second and show you. There we go. Now I can index and move on to the next step, but what we're doing is this. As the machine comes down, it just oscillates and moves back and forth, and coming with different, this is a simple pattern, it's just a little wave. By using a different router bit, I can change the shape, I can come up with something more to this idea. It's the same wave attachment, except for it's just done with a different bit. Made it wider. You can see where you can see instead of having a zigzag, it ends up becoming more of an undercut and gives you a different shape. This is great for walking sticks, canes, or whatever design you may want to try to use, all depending on what you have and what you want. We've done different design variations to smaller, bigger, different handles for walking sticks and canes, and yeah, sky's the limit. You use your imagination.